Hey guys, what's up? It's Jules, aka your Southwest Savage from WhatCulture.com, and despite doctor's orders, I've been thinking again. And once I recovered from the pain of having independent thought, I settled on a new fixation: 205 Live. Now, the WWE markets this as the most exciting hour of television. But the real question is it? Well, let's have a chat. Well, firstly, numbers don't lie, and the fact that 205 Live routinely gets beaten by old WCW pay-per-views on the network is surely telling that something is wrong. In the WWE, it's quite common to play for an audience of one, aka to Vince McMahon, but 205 Live seems to be playing to an audience of no one. It might be because the show doesn't deliver on being the dedicated work rate show that it promises. The insanely good matches on New Japan Pro Wrestling and pretty much every other independent circuit going, they provide the alternative to the soap opera stylings of the main roster. And 205 doesn't. I mean, just look at an indie match with everyone's favorite high-flying acro cat Will Ospreay and his family troupe of insane indie wrestlers, and you'll see that the WWE has pounded every ounce of fun out of its own cruiserweight division. There are moments of levitated levity to be found, but the clinical and clunky styling of the WWE makes it feel much more grounded. And speaking of ground, most of the talent in this division are buried underneath it. Or at least from a fan perspective, as many mourn when a new wrestler is added to this division, thinking, well, there goes his career. And think about it, the news that Ricochet might be joining this group was met with boos louder than a ghost who'd stubbed his toe, which is possibly physically impossible. Never mind, you get what I mean. It doesn't help that its position is after SmackDown, and usually has to rely on stars reminding people to stay for what is, in essence, free wrestling. Surely it would make more sense to put it on before the main show to hype people up. People are more likely to come early than stay later, right? And yes, I hear your counter-arguments to that, but the thing is, you can't really win when you've made this division feel so disposable. And how has the WWE done that? Well, by having Vince McMahon himself go off on the purple brand time and time again, and then putting Enzo "I ain't got no love for my fellow workers" Amore front and center, who pretty much, let's face it, belittles any talent that comes in front of him and gets away with it. Why should you care when you've got a character who is as popular as Enzo telling you not to care about the other peoples in that division? You're gonna end up not caring, right? And then we have the talent jumps. Austin Aries left, and Neville, well, the only thing that's up in the air at the moment with him is his status with the company. They've both cited that the glass ceiling of the division is what made them feel uncomfortable staying. I mean, you're going to be playing to always lower numbers, so why would you bother sticking around? Now Hideo Itami is the epicenter of this black hole, and there are reports that Rockstar Spud might be joining as well. Now, he is a great comical indie character, but as Jim Cornette once said, funny don't make money. So we can expect both of these quite talented superstars to middle out into nothingness. Now, this evaluation isn't an indictment of the talent itself, as many have wrestled great matches and grown as characters. The problem is that it's all quite pointless. It's like recording a great album with the microphones turned off. It's got the talent, it's got the positioning, but it doesn't have the framework like the Cruiserweight Classic. Without it, it feels like me going to the toilet, quite aimless. In that sense, 205 Live is pretty much redundant. If the WWE were being honest, they'd pull the plug on the whole project and split them into the two larger brands. But they won't do that, because that would be admitting a mistake. It's pretty simple what they've got to do, right? They've just got to split the cruiserweights up between the two bigger brands, give them some screen time, make people care about them, and then let nature take its course. I mean, that's surely how you'd fix it, right? But the WWE will not do this because, like I said before, it's admitting defeat. They'd rather have a half-formed, limping creature and tell you that it's the most exciting thing you've watched this week. 205 Live. It's already dead, isn't it? And those are our thoughts on 205 Live. Let me know what you thought about them in the comments section below, because after all, these videos are here to promote discussion. Then head back to WhatCulture.com for more news and articles like this every goddamn day. And as always, I've been Jules, you've been awesome, and I'll speak to you soon. You're welcome.
The killer in you is the power in me. Pleased to meet you, so good to see. The killer in you will keep me alive. Back to back, self-sacrifice.
Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Aren't you a star? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe below, and also there's probably more content floating up above my head, so why not check that out as well? Could be a laugh. Probably. 6 out of 10.